In this lesson, we're going over the song I've Witnessed It by Passion. So the first chorus will sound something like this. And I've witnessed your faithfulness, and I've seen you breathe life within. So I'll pour out my praise again. You're worthy, God, you're worthy of all of it. Your promises never fail. I've got stories I live to tell, so I'll pour out my praise again. You're worthy, God, you're worthy of all of it. Alright, so as you can see, we've got the capo up here on the 6th fret. We're playing chords in the key of G. The song is in the key of C sharp or D flat. So when you put the capo on the 6th fret and you play chords in the key of G, that puts the guitar in the key of D flat or C sharp, which is what the song is in. So that'll allow you to play along with the recording and with the song to practice and all that good stuff. So for this song, I want to show you, as usual, each part of the song, each verse, the chorus, the instrumental, the bridge. I'm going to show you a couple of different strum patterns that we can use. And then I'm going to also, at the end, I want to come back and just do a really kind of a simple picking pattern for the verse 1 and verse 2. When I was lost and all alone, and presence was where I found home. You were there and you're here right now. So we'll come back to that at the end of the lesson and kind of dive into that a little bit. So the chords that we need for this song, we need the G chord. We'll also need a G over B, so just staying in this G position, take that middle finger off, leave everything else on there. Strum the bottom 5 strings, or bump that pointer finger into that low E string and mute it. So we need the G over B. We need the C chord, and we need an E minor chord, and then we need a D chord. So we're going to go over a lot of stuff in this lesson. I'm going to have the chords and the lyrics up on the screen on each part of this lesson. That way we can walk through it together and make it a little bit easier for you. If you need the chord charts to print off, to download into a PDF, they're on my Patreon page, so the link for that is in the description down below. So if you need to make some notes on it, do some strumming, arrows, and whatever other note-taking system you have, that's a resource available for you. So that's on my Patreon page if you need it. So getting into the rhythm of this song, just kind of starting out the song, we started nice and slow, nice and soft. So I would do this for the strum pattern. Down, up, 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 down, down, up. And we're just kind of being really nice and soft with this pick. We're not being really rigid and like super intense and loud. So using that strum pattern for, I don't know, verse 1, verse 2, and probably even the chorus, it would sound like this. When I was lost and all alone, your presence was where I found home. You were there and you're here right now. Verse 2. In every high and every low, you never left me without hope. You were good and you're good right now. So that'll get into the chorus. Let me just play through that without singing, just so you can kind of lock into that strum. And just also an FYI, the intro is the same progression. So you're just going to be using that same strum and that same progression for that intro, but we won't go over that here. All right, so playing through verse 1 and verse 2. Right now, verse 2. every high. You're good. Chorus. I've witnessed your faithfulness. I've seen you breathe life within. So I'll pour out my praise again. You're worthy, God, you're worthy of all of it. Your promises never fail. I've got stories I'll live to tell. So I'll pour out my praise. So verse 3, we'll get into a little bit of a different strum pattern, but just let me play through that chorus with that strum and just no singing so you can, again, kind of grasp onto it. And I've witnessed you're worthy of all of it. So that upstroke, it's just like a little flick. I'm not doing a full, like, huge motion up. It's just a little flick on those kind of higher strings there. So keep that in mind when you're doing that strum pattern. So then getting into the second half of the song, I would do this strum pattern. It kind of adds a little bit more rhythm and a little bit more kind of drivingness to it. It's going to be down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So that'll sound like this for verse 3 and verse 4 and then the chorus. So verse 3, you left the throne, laid down your life to rescue us, Savior then, Savior now. But even death was not the end. Conquered hell, so I could live, resurrecting then, resurrecting now. Resurrecting then, resurrecting now. Chorus, I've witnessed your faithfulness. So I pour out my praise. I've got stories I'll live to tell. So I'll praise again. You're worthy, God, you're worthy of all of it. Instrumental. You're good and I've... So for that instrumental, just remember, that's the bridge chord progression. So instead of thinking, okay, G, E minor, C, E minor, C, how many strums, what? Just play that chord progression of the bridge in your mind, and that's exactly what we want to be doing. And you could do some down strums, just kind of really bring it down. You know, strumming in counts of 6. The song is in 6/8 timing, so... for that instrumental and even like the first time through the bridge maybe. You're good and I've witnessed it. 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're good and I've witnessed it. You're strong and I've witnessed it. You're constant, I've witnessed it. I'm confident, I see it again and again. You love it, I've witnessed it. You heal it, I've witnessed it. You save it, I've witnessed it. And I'm confident, I see it again and again. You're good and I've witnessed it. You're strong and I've witnessed it. You're constant, I've witnessed it. And I'm confident, I see it again and again. You love and I've witnessed it. You heal and I've witnessed it. You save and I've witnessed it. And I'm confident, I see it again and again. I've witnessed your faithfulness. So that'll go back into the chorus one last time. So yeah, that bridge, I mean, I don't know, just kind of start building it a little bit, add some more volume, add some up strums. Like I did on that last part, you can fall back to that second strum pattern. Yeah, but that kind of shows you rhythm-wise and strumming-wise what we can do for this song. Let's jump back. I want to do some finger picking on the intro, the verse 1, verse 2, and I think the chorus. So let's jump in. Let's zoom in. I'm going to show you just, as usual, my finger picking position here. I've got the pointer finger on that G string, middle finger on the B string, ring finger and pinky finger, kind of stabilizing everything here. I can also use that ring finger to pick if I want to. And then the thumb is up here for the bass notes of the chord. So the pattern I would do would be something like this. Here I now. It might sound complicated, but it's pretty easy. You're doing the same thing for each chord. So thumb, thumb, pointer, middle, pointer. So you can do that for verse 1. Verse 2, the same thing. The only thing different with verse 2 is you have that D at the end. So let's get to that part. So, in every high, in every low, you never left me without hope. You were good and you're good right now. Yeah, so that D, since we only have 4 strings to play with on that D chord, that's what I would do. So that's what I would do on that D chord there. And then if you wanted to finger pick the chorus, you just do that same pattern. I've witnessed your faithfulness. I've learned you bring life within, so I pour out my praise again. You're worthy, God, you're worthy of all of it. Your promises never fail. I've got stories I'll live to tell, so I'll pour out my praise again. You're worthy, God, you're worthy of all of it. So that'll get you started on the finger picking, yeah, and really this whole song. So again, if you need the chord charts to print off, to download, they're on my Patreon page as a resource for you. That link is in the video description. And yeah, as usual, leave a comment, leave a question if you're confused about anything. But yeah, if not, hope this helps you out, and I'll see y'all in the next lesson. Love you, bye.